and this is where I get controversial, but I've said this before on our pod.
This guy's gonna get banned from the world, bro.
Yeah, probably. The heads of almost all entertainment companies on this earth share a religion.
Yeah.
Let me just, I'll say it as smoky as that. I don't even tell you everything. Just check it out. Check out the names of almost every major entertainment entity on this planet.
And people honestly think we say that in a negative way. I actually think I applaud the idea that this is something that you should ever
do.
You know what I'm saying to you? Like, I'm not actually saying like you're a bad person that you do this. I'm just saying it's a fact. It's just what
you know what it is? It's not any different. Again, as simply as the gun. The gun can be a weapon or it can be a tool.
Yes.
A hammer could be a weapon or it can be a tool.
You said that before.
The problem is it's not the weapon or the tool. It is what you choose to use it for.
So
yes, I would.
Just like the pen.
Love for black people
just
to
like
be the
the
heads
pen
of every entertainment company out here. But if they were doing the same shit that these guys are doing, I don't love it no more. I don't love that.
Yeah. And there's a lot of honestly, there's a lot of Jews who are actually standing on the Palestinian side of things. Like I never ever want people to actually miss out on the fact that there is some major academics Jewish academics who are on the side of Palestine because they know that this is not a good solution. This can't go on. It just cannot go on. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, you have to be able to come up with a solution at some point. Israelis want to feel safety. Like, who doesn't want to just be safe in their home country? You know what I'm saying? You cannot feel safety. There's no way that you can feel safety as long as you're on somebody else's land who's coming after you. You have to make right with it. I don't know how, but that should be the actual push for the actual Israeli people towards the government, and the fact that make this right so we can live in peace, or we don't want you. It can't be like control these people so we can live in some sort of haphazard peace that we have. The status quo of the fact that we have an Iron Dome that we spend billions of dollars on. That's not even our money. And all the time something happens, I'm running around. Like, why is it that Israel is one of the few countries in the world that everybody has to go through some sort of military training by the time they reach 18 years old? You're afraid of something. Like, why? Why would you choose to live that way? There's no reason.
But then again, that comes. I think that comes to the programming, and like the clip I had sent Tokes where Jon Stewart was talking about. A lot of people benefit from this situation. Like everybody not everybody involved, but all the higher ups involved benefit. The Israeli government benefits by having a constant fear on their border. And so do some of the Palestine government, because they get to tell their people it's not us, it's them. And just like the government says it's not us, it's them. They get to point the fingers all over the place. So it's the programming, like just like we're talking about watching the news, your average citizen believes what they see on TV.
Yeah.
I don't think that's any different over there. I don't think it's not any different than you.
They're going to broadcast a certain way.
Somebody, and you and your neighbor don't get along. And you keep telling your son, yo, that neighbor over there is an asshole. He's an asshole. Yeah. By the time your son is 16,
that's what
that neighbor's more than an asshole.
Yeah.
He's damn near a murderer. And he never killed anybody.
Yeah.
And that's the language we see on both sides of this war right now, right? Which is a real problem for me as a person who actually studies like how wars started out, how ethnic cleansing have started out. These are like textbook name calling to wipe out a population of people. When you have the Israeli, for instance, Ministry of Defense, for instance, he says there are a bunch of animals and we're going to wipe up these dogs and like all these
I read that.
Actually use it. I'm like, bro, what are you saying? I heard, I read the book. I read the book. Like, I know what's happening. Not only did I read the book, I use the same techniques right now in my house with my kids around, messing around with them, so I can turn them against each other. I know what's going on. You see what I'm saying?
You damn dictator.
These tactics work. So it's been proven.
Yes, man.
Yep.
If you dehumanize the opposition, then it's easy to get Bloods and Crips,
get in their head.
Republicans and Democrats